Greetings guys from Gomel. I'm on the sixth leg of my tour of the provinces. Okay, so today I'm going to take the train to Rechitsa. It's about an hour and 10 minutes train journey to the west of here. So join me on my trip to Rechitsa, the home of Rechitsko Pivo. Поехали! Здравствуйте. Один билет в Рechitsa, пожалуйста. Сколько стоит?
Рубль 9.
Спасибо. И какие поезды не нужно? Alright guys, I need the train to Kalinkavici. And I asked the lady which train, she said I need the train to Kalinkavici, and it leaves on the hour. So it'll leave in about 20 minutes. And the total fare came to, for an hour and 15 minutes journey west here of Gomel to Rechitsa, it came to in total 1 ruble and 9 kopeki. That's about 40 cents for an hour and 20 minutes journey. That's incredible. Anyway, let's get on the train. Wow guys, it's like the train to Molodechna, just keeps going on and on forever. All right, let's get on board the train to Rechitsa. Welcome to Rechitsa guys. Finally arrived, I finally made it. The 57-kilometer journey east from Gomel. So this is Rechitsa. It's a medium-sized town, about 60,000 people, and lo and behold, a Soviet train. Alright guys, let's pound the streets. Let's see what this place has in store. Let's do this. Wow, I'm deep in the hood. Kind of lost a bit. Let's hope I won't run into some gopniks. These are some of the typical residential areas on the outskirts of Rechitsa. Words cannot describe how hot it is today. It's about 35 degrees. Whew. It's incredible. The weather here in June so far has been absolutely incredible. It's been amazing. And I get phone calls and correspondence with people back in Ireland, and they tell me the weather's terrible. 15 degrees, it's wet, it's windy, it's cold, it's miserable. Whereas here in southeastern Belarus, weather's perfect. 35 degrees Celsius and not a cloud in the sky. It's amazing. Let's hope I don't get dehydration or sunstroke on my day trip. Well guys, I think I've actually found the center of the city, but I'm not giving up yet. Wow, just imagine, like this is the time of the year when Napoleon was marching through Belarus on his way to Moscow. Eventually he would end up in Moscow, and this is the time of the year when he began his invasion towards the end of June. And it's extremely hot today. It's about 35 degrees Celsius today, and you can imagine marching non-stop 30 miles a day, full pack in this weather. Your ammunition, your clothes, your camping gear, weapons, ammo, everything in this heat and constantly marching. No wonder he lost more men going to Moscow than coming back. This is incredible. Девушка, скажите, пожалуйста, это центр города? Как называется улица? Как называется? Советская. Советская, да. Спасибо. All right. So this is Sovietska Street. So she said I'm in the center of the town. Finally made it. Ooh, thank God for a bit of shade. Ooh. This river here behind me, guys, is the Dnieper River, one of the major rivers in Europe. And it's the river, it rises about 500 miles away near Smolensk, and it flows through western Russia, down through southeastern Belarus, and straight through Ukraine, down into the Black Sea. And of course, this is the river that many armies down through the centuries have come up and gone down, and they've left their roots here, from the Greeks, the Varangians, the Poles, the Lithuanians, the Germans, First World War, the Russian white and red armies during the Civil War, and of course the Nazis then in World War II. Many armies have come up and down this famous river. Of course, the Dnieper is more associated with Ukraine. And of course, fun fact, many football teams in this part of the world are named after this river. For example, Dnieper Mogilov and Dnieper Rechitsa. Absolutely amazing, just the body of that water. It's the artery that Ukraine depends upon. Many countries depend on. And we can see over there, we have a beach. This building here, guys, is the only Catholic church in Rechitsa. It's the Church of the Holy Trinity. And fun fact about this place, I was just talking to a local, and he told me that this place here used to be a pub. And he said to me there used to be a beer barrel hanging over this door. Can't imagine this place being a pub, but it was. And in the mid-80s, the Soviet government turned it back to the local Catholic church here. It's quite a beautiful church. It was built in the early 20th century, red brick, like in Victorian style. Wow. 35 years ago, this building here was a den of iniquity, booze and alcohol. Now, it's completely different. Right next to the Catholic church, which used to have a beer keg hanging over its front entrance, is this beautiful Russian Orthodox church, Sviata Uspensky Sobor. Hopefully this place wasn't a pub back in the day. This here next to the park is the main Patriotic War commemoration here in the center of Rechitsa. It's very poignant when one comes to memorials like this and to see inscribed the names of those who sacrificed, liberating and purging Europe of the Nazis. What it's actually telling it, during the battle to liberate this part of Belarus in late 1943, early 1944, The Soviets encountered the retreating German army straight after the Battle of Kursk. And this was a Wehrmacht, perhaps the most powerful army since the Mongols. And they were no humor to give up so easy. And one thing that is telling from this battle is that a lot of senior officers were killed during the liberation of Belarus. Let's give you an example here. Mr. Lavrov, Polkovnik, was a colonel, and I say he died in 1944, born in 1905. Again, a colonel. Wow. Some senior officers in the Soviet army. This guy here, Zaitsev, Starsha Lieutenant. He was a senior lieutenant. This guy here, junior officer. Khrushchev, only 24. All he was a sergeant. Wow. All young men in their early to mid-20s. Snuffed out. Wow, this guy here was a major. Only 25. Wow. We're here today and we can enjoy that freedom because of the sacrifice that these guys made. Rechitsa pamiat. Guys, just as I was about to give up in the blinding summer heat, I came across an oasis. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the Duska Pachota, the Wall of Fame. Guys, it's been a very, very long day. I've been walking out around the Rechitsa in the very, very hot summer heat. So I decided to come to the restaurant Polesi for a bit of a bite to eat. And lo and behold, to my horror, they have no Rechitska, no Rechitsko Pivo here in this restaurant. I'm absolutely surprised. I'm horrified. But Shazny, guys, nightmare. Anyway, so what I've decided to have is, so I have some potato chips, dolki, with some pork, of course, smothered in cheese. This is Belarus after all. And I have some salad with some cheese on top, accompanied by some very loud, trashy Russian pop music. Okay, and it came in full, guys, to 10 rubles, 20 kopeki. That is €4 in total for a meal. Excellent. So the train to get here was 40 cents, euros terms, and this was €4. So a day out in Rechitsa hasn't even cost me a fiver between food and travel. This is incredible. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my dinner. Приятного аппетита. Спасибо большое. Это
Спасибо.
вкусно. До свидания. That was the Polesi restaurant. No Rechitsko Pivo. Anyway, okay, I've had my fill. Let's go. Let's get back to the train station and round off today's tour of Rechitsa. Well, guys, finally found it. A bottle of Rechitsko Pivo. I'll enjoy this on the way home. Na zdrowie. Okay, guys, reached the end of my journey of the tour of Rechitsa. All right, so I have to wait for another 45 minutes. I have a 45 minutes to kill before my train back to Gomel in that direction comes along. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my tour. I enjoyed. I liked actually the Rechytsa. It's a frumpy little town, not very big, but very, very livable, it has to be said. And of course, it has a Duska Pachota. That's very, very important. In the end, I achieved my mission. I have some Rechitsko Pivo. All right, guys, it's been a beautiful day. It's been a very interesting tour, it has to be said. So, on that, I bid you adieu. It's do svidania, do stretchy, and I'll see you on my next tour. Who knows where I'll be. Signing off from Rechitsa.